Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? Sorry it's been so long since I've been on here. You know, I just go through little spurts and whatnot. Excuse my hair, it needs to be washed tremendously bad. Oh my god. So what I'm gonna do today is two different videos. First is gonna be complexion. I'm gonna show you how to get, sorry for the lisp here, I have some whitening things in. Anyways, so today I'm gonna show you how to get a more of a full coverage look without full coverage foundation, basically with zero foundation at all. It's going to be with tinted moisturizer. And if you want to see what products I use to achieve that look, just keep watching. Today I started out with something that I've never used before. I placed a MAC order and they sent this to me for free. It is MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance, because I'm more dry to, you know, I'm a more combo skin. I've got more dry to regular, whatever. Why can't I think of what that's called? Yeah, so I tend to go for the more radiant moisturized primer. So this is what I use to start. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. I have two shades. The shade I'm using today is medium 1.5, and I have a lighter one for like the winter time. Just gonna, that's a lot. No, that's a lot. I usually don't use that much. Put a little bit on that side. Regardless of how much I use, that is a lot. At the end, I'm going to use a beauty blender to pick up any excess, you know, like where there's too much sitting, it'll pick up the extra. So any spots that have more than the other. So I'm just going to buff this around. Yeah, I actually did way too much. Whoopsie. So I'm just gonna buff this around my face. Bring it down your neck a little bit in case it's not your exact match. Going in with a damp beauty sponge and lightly tapping all over the face. With it being damp, it's going to pick up any extra that's kind of sitting on your face and give you like a more flawless spread out coverage. Now that I've gotten all of that blended out, any imperfections you may have, any dark spots, any acne, scars, this is where your coverage is going to come in. Whatever concealer you choose to use, just use that to barely dot over those places. So I'm not going to do like a huge triangle under my eyes because, I mean, I'm not working with like that much darkness under my eyes, but if you do, that is perfectly normal. Not just okay, it's perfectly normal. And this is why we do these types of things, to make us feel better, you know? What I used was the Hourglass in Creme Vanish. That's my color. Hourglass, I really, really love that. And that concealer is the kind where you can let it sit like for a few minutes before you blend it out, and it gives you more coverage, which is crazy. I have another video I could link below of a full face in detail. It's a really long video, but you know, if you have time or laying in bed before you go to sleep, you can, that's what I do. I love watching makeup videos, like to get tired and go to sleep. I'm just highlighting underneath my eye to brighten my face. Or you see on social media where they put the humongous triangle under their eyes. You do not need that. If you notice, I'm kind of keeping this in a line down my nose on both sides. And instead of having to do so much contour on your nose to, if you want to make your nose look smaller, this will kind of keep you from having to do that and use so much product. So now I'm going to just use it as my primer and use it on my lid. You know, we all have like kind of like veiny lids or whatever, and this is a good way to, you can use eyeshadow primer. I just use my concealer. Okay, so I've gotten that all blended out, and if you see, it's literally just lightened up my face, and I didn't have to do tons of it. Just do a little here, a little there. And then once you start blending it out, just blend it in that direction, and then you can kind of blend it downward like this. Finish that. This helps your cheekbones look higher. The more of an angle you do, you know, your highlighter or your lightness right here. So now before I set my face, I'm actually gonna lightly spray it with some setting spray. I'm using the Jeffree Star Holy Mist. It smells so good, and it's such a light mist. And now, if you know you're gonna be outside, sorry, turning on my fan. If you know you're gonna be outside, or you've got a long day, you need your makeup to last, go ahead and set your face. So today I'm gonna set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Just lightly set my face. Yes, my mist is dry. I mean, setting spray, whatever. And lightly picking it up so it doesn't get blotchy after wearing it all day, and it doesn't move around, and it doesn't leave a tacky finish. So just lightly set it. Definitely recommend this. And for my more full coverage girls, since we use a tinted moisturizer, this is your time to get your coverage if you need more coverage. Studio Fix is the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation Powder. Did I just say that? So I just get it, and if you want to do that, just lightly stamp it around. Again, avoid where your under eyes where you highlighted your face. I mean, you don't want like a harsh line or anything, but you know, just blend, blend, blend. And it just gives you a little more coverage. Next, you can go into contouring or just blush. I just got this on sale on the Ulta website. They're having a sale right now. The Hoola, I got Caramel for the first time. I've always only used this one, but I got this to contour with. So this is how I use this. You'll know where to place your contour if you go above your ear and down. We're not going straight over, but follow kind of your cheekbone. Go from the top of your ear. Should have dusted that off more. I just snatched my face right up. Okay, that's intense, but some people like to bring it all the way down to like the corners of their mouth to make like a really sharp, deep cheekbone look. I don't know how to explain that. Can't see. Beauty Light really makes my skin look like super perfect, but it also, I can't tell like where there's harsh lines, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna blend that in just a second. Now I'm just gonna take my Hoola. What I usually do, as you can tell, like this is my third one, I believe. This is just the go-to color for like several skin tones. I mean, you know. So I just get it to warm up my face, not to contour. You could, this is a good contour shade as well, but I just get it to warm up my face. A fresh sun-kissed look. And no, I'm not completely covering up the lightness under my eyes, but I like to put a little bit because I do have freckles, and with the tinted moisturizer, we're not covering them up completely, so. I do like a little bit of warmth underneath my eyes, just not completely, don't know what I was gonna say. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. I'm gonna make this faux 5-6 head up here a little smaller. If you do it like this way, you'll make it up here smaller and leave a little bit of light right here. If you want your forehead to look bigger, do more light, you know, highlight. Do you see how like just this part is like standing out on my face? Double chin, eliminate it. I really don't have anything on my brush. Last, for me, blush. This Scott Barnes palette is really like you're all you need basically. It has all these shades in here. These are just beautiful. You can mix any of them. You mix all of them. These two are more like glowy shades you kind of put on top and it'll kind of look like highlighter. I guess I'll use it today. I usually don't, but it depends on what eye look you're going for, what color you're going to sweep on your eyelids or whatever you use. And today I'm going to use more pinky tones, purple tones, but so I'll probably be going with this. I'll probably just mix this, and that. This yellow right there is just to lighten it up. I'll just use them so you can just see. That was Strike a Pose. And they blend just so effortlessly. Look at the difference. I put this blush high, like the way I did my contour, but above it, look, it makes my face look like sharp, like cheekbones, you know. This, if you just do them like kind of back and it makes your face look shorter. So people with short faces, you do this and it'll elongate your face, more of an oval shape. And people that have a long face kind of go outwards and it'll make your face appear, you know, not so long, but it's whatever you like to do. But I honestly didn't even pay attention to what I just did. Okay, so now I'm just going to go into this pink shade. It's called Rose. Okay. With my blushes, it's good for the summertime. I don't know what I'm going to do in the wintertime. I actually go like from here to here. You know, like where you get like, you got like sunburn as a kid, or where the sun hits you the most right there. That's what I like to do. I like to bring it like it's like that, because that's where you used to get the most color. I just think it's cute. I'll bring it this way a little bit lightly. We're not wanting to disturb the makeup underneath. Nothing's on my brush, but I just feel better thinking I'm blending it even more. I told you I would show you one of the highlights. Since we're not using peachy tones, I'll just show you this, and I'm using it with the same brush. I'm just putting a little bit because I don't really care for highlighter. Be showing fine lines and stuff, but do you see how it just gives you that natural glow? And I'm putting it basically like where the light would hit, like on top of your cheekbones. The light hits here, top of your eyebrows, top of your nose. You know, it just depends, but it just gives you like a natural. I need to blend this. What am I doing? I usually use a skinny brush for this, but I don't feel like getting one.